What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to show you what I think is one of the easiest ways to learn all of the major chords on the Irish tenor banjo, and we're going to do it using just one simple chord shape. By the end of this video you'll be able to move that simple shape anywhere on the neck and instantly know what major chord you're playing. So let's get straight in. Now, before we start sliding chords around, let's take a quick look at how the Western musical scale works. There's 12 total notes in music and 7 of them have letter names. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F and G. After G it just loops back round again to A, and that's what we call one octave. Now between most of those letters we have what's called sharps and flats, except between B and C and E and F. So there's no sharps or flats between those pairs. So the full chromatic order goes like this: A sharp or B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, E, F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat. And then it just repeats back again to A. Now there's an important thing to note, the ones that are called A sharp or B flat, these are called enharmonic equivalents. Now basically, essentially any note that has two names, if you're a beginner, you just need to know that some of the notes have two names. In music theory, there's reasons why you would call one and not the other, but for now, just know that some of the notes have two names. So that's our 12 notes in total, which means after you move 12 frets up the neck, you're right back to where you started, but one octave higher. All right, now let's apply that to the banjo. So the Irish tenor banjo is tuned G, D, A, E. So that's G, D, A, E. And we're going to start with a simple G major chord in open position. And here's how you play that. We have open G, open D, fret 2 on the A string, and fret 3 on the E. And if we strum that, that gives us the notes G, D, B, G. That makes up our G major chord. And that's going to be our reference shape. And we're going to move that all over the neck. Now here's where it gets really cool. If we take that exact same shape and slide it up the neck, one fret at a time, we move through the chromatic scale that we just talked about. So every fret you move equals one semitone higher or one step up the 12 note pattern that we covered at the beginning of the video. So here's how that looks as we move that shape up. So we have an open G position. Now, because we can't move the open strings, we're going to need to bar fret number 1. So we cover fret 1 with our index finger, ring goes on fret 3, and pinky goes on fret 4. That's our G sharp or A flat. If we move to fret 2, that's our A. Next one, A sharp or B flat. Then we have B. Then we have C. C sharp or D flat. The next one is a D. We then have D sharp or E flat major, E major, F, F sharp or G flat, and then lastly we have G major, one full octave higher. So that chord there is the same as our starting point G. Okay, they're just one octave apart. So what's actually happening here is simple. You're keeping the same interval spacing between each string, which means the shape itself always stays a major chord. So when you slide it up from the root note changes, but the relationship between the notes stays the same. So the pattern stays the same. And that's why this one shape can be used everywhere on the neck, and that will give you every single major chord on the tenor banjo. So to recap, we started with our G major chord, 0, 0, 2, 3. We then moved it up through all of the 12 notes of the chromatic scale and then landed on a higher octave of G. This one simple pattern is a great way to learn chord names all the way up the neck, understand sharps and flats, and build confidence navigating the fretboard. Now, one little thing you could try just to experiment with is practicing changing between a few of them. A few that I suggest is if you practice going from a G to a C on fret 4 and fret 5 a D, and then back to G. Those three chords will sound really nice together. So practicing G, C, D, back to G. If you found this helpful and you want to take your playing further, you can book a one-to-one Irish tenor banjo lesson with me online via Microsoft Teams or Zoom. Just head on over to bradleyoverton.com. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.